Hey parents, stop me if this sounds too familiar. You want one thing, your kids want another. It is a struggle that you can count on almost every single day. There are the mealtime squabbles over eating vegetables, the struggle of trying to get your little one to clean their room, and then that dreaded bedtime showdown. You can add a few more to the list if you have teenagers. There's what to wear, when to be home, and also why you can't have a cell phone. All those things that you have to argue over. So to help us keep these little arguments from turning into full-blown fights, we're going to turn now to our Tampa Bay Parenting Magazine editor, Angela Ardolino. Hey.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us. A lot of parents are saying, tell me what to do. You say first and foremost, establish ground rules right from the start.
If they know ahead of time what's expected of them, and they know if they curse, if they don't pick up their room, if they don't put their dishes, then they know what to expect and they know what they'll get in trouble about. So that really gets them to not disagree or break the rules as much because they know what to expect from you. So it's very important for you to say, these are the house rules, this is what happens if you do break a rule, and this is why we have the rules. So it's really important for them to know. And if they do break it, there must be a consequence for what they broke. If they broke a rule, you must follow up with what you said would happen, or they won't follow the rules. There's no consequence for it, they won't follow what the rules are.
Okay, so those are the things that you should say, but here's one that you shouldn't say. Angela says, banish that overused statement, because I said so, and instead explain why you make the decisions that you do.
That's right. I know it's an easy thing to say when you're frustrated or angry because I said so, and they keep saying, why? Don't
ask anymore.
That's right. It's important for you not to say because I said so, and explain to them, this is why I need you to do this, because it could be a safety reason, it could be something that'll help them out in the end. If they understand why they should do something, they're more likely to do it.
And when they're asking you why, you said it's okay, because sometimes a little disagreement is okay between parents and children.
Absolutely. If you don't respect what your child is saying to you, they're not going to respect you. If you don't sit and listen to what they have to say and understand what they're saying and explain it to them, then they're not going to take the time to listen to you or respect what you're saying, especially your rules. So it's very important not to just shove them off and not explain it to them, but explain to them. For instance, crossing the street and looking both ways, or staying with mom when we go to the supermarket, or whatever it is. It's important for you not to just say that, but tell them what the lesson is behind it. Why do they stay with you? Why do they look both ways? And if they understand it, then they won't break those rules.
And to keep from sounding like you're nagging, you also say it's a good idea to pick your battles.
That's right. Don't nag all the time. The more you nag or tell them what to do or correct what they're doing, the less likely they are to listen to you. So be sure to make a point to say, this is why you shouldn't do this, this is why you should, and then they'll notice that let them make some mistakes and go, we'll see what happens when you don't do this. That way you're not always nagging and telling them what to do.
And finally, monkey see, monkey do. Our kids are always watching.
That's right. I love when parents get upset when their kids use bad language or they get really aggressive or angry. Well, they learned that from somebody. Yeah. So usually they're emulating what they see at home, so it's very important for you to set a good example and let them know. Trust me, we've all been there where we've cursed in front of our kids, and let them know. I shouldn't have said that. This is why people judge you by the language that you use, may not think you're intelligent. Let them know, why shouldn't we curse? Why shouldn't we use bad language? Why shouldn't we do certain things, so that they understand it?
Do as I say and do as I do.
That's right.
Always good advice.
Right.
Angela's going to be back with us next week to help us save some money. She's going to tell us how we can save on vacation. Can't wait to hear that one.
Great.
And if you missed any of Angela's points or you want to share them with another parent, just go to our website, abcactionnews.com, and check out the Tampa Bay Parenting website, tvparenting.com. And while you're there, you can sign up for a free subscription to Tampa Bay Parenting Magazine.